Hello, and welcome to the next ReeVlog. So, this is going to be a short one, pizza in the oven. When the alarm goes off, the vlog will be over. That's just how this is going to work. But, what do I have to talk to you about today? Well, MMA training will be continuing today, even though today is Kung Fu Day. And my instructor has offered for me to send them a video of my training so they can review it, which is really nice of them. And other than that, Kung Fu, I will be taking videos to send to my instructor, even though he hasn't offered for me to. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he can say, they're good, or you need to change these things. But if it is a, they're good, I can then say, cool, what next? Because I want to keep progressing. And I'm a person who acknowledges that repetition does cause, is the way to learn things, to get better, to improve, to the point where I'll be able to pass the grading. So if I do the same thing over and over again, 50,000 times, I'll probably be pretty good at that one thing. But I'm not going to do that. It's really, really dull. I know that my brain will be like, why are we doing this again now? And obviously I wouldn't do them all in a row because you need to rest to let your brain process and get back to it. But I currently have very few things on my belt to practice. I want to learn everything on the belt so then I can practice it all in a row in different combinations, like different orders, so that way I will be able to practice for my grading, because I have to do all of it on my grading, with other bits of stuff thrown in here and there, and I have to do all application stuff against people and in air. So if I practice doing it all in air completely back to back, then in theory, if I can do it alone, I can do it at my grading, and then all I need to do is get my brother to help me with the application practice, and if I can do it all application-y, all the bits that can be applied application wise back to back, then I will be able to do that down there as well. So if I can do either of them both back to back, then I should be able to do a mixture of them thrown in together. That's what I think. So yeah, I will be practicing my two forms for this grading, along with my hand strikes, arm strikes, hand and arm strikes, all of which I'm going to be focusing on potential applications, which is entrance technique, application, or demonstration, more so than application, because it has to show rather than actually do. So if you want to strike to the ribs, rather than getting in a proper position to strike the ribs, you've got to be further enough away that people can see that that's where you're striking to, and so they can evaluate your technique, which irritates me, but whatever. That's just how it is. So doing that, I want to forms that and shock palm, which I need paint tins for. And I've asked him, my granddad said he'll have a look. So that's what I'm gonna do shock palm this evening, because I've got to do an hour and a half this evening, but I also do some during the day. But before all of that, whilst I have my lunch, even though it's only 9:20, this whole calorie counting thing's really hard. I've been drinking 5 litres of water every day just to keep myself feeling full. I'm going to overhydrate at this rate. Anyway, editing! Woo! Yeah, I'm on page 19 of 30 of my going through editing, and then I can do it on the computer. But once I've reached page 30 is when I'm going to move on to Kung Fu today. So I'm going to finish the first run of editing on paper, which is good. And then I'm going to have a look online before doing the Kung Fu stuff, not online, on my computer, about my soft skills resource, the workbook that I'm doing, because this thing has a lot of diagrams in it, and they're all labeled diagram 1 this, or diagram 2 this, 1A, 1B, 1C, until you get to 1Z, and then 2A, 2B, and so on. In fairness, in the final draft, it'll probably just be diagram 1, diagram 2, diagram 3, diagram 4, and so forth. Maybe. But I thought when I was doing the models it was for the soft skills resource, as I mentioned yesterday, so I need to check that to see if I need to make more for that, which I can then schedule in. But yeah, because I finished the editing thing on this today, I will then take a break from that until Monday, which is when I should be working on the ebook, and I can transfer the paper stuff to the computer stuff, which will be good. I also need to do some business plan stuff today, but overall, today is going to be a slightly more relaxed day than some of the ones recently, because I'm only going to do 30 to 60 minutes of MMA training, and maybe 4 hours of Kung Fu. Oh, well, as I said, it's going to be more relaxed, and yeah, hopefully I'll enjoy it. But regardless, I have a pizza to eat, so I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.